Hello everyone. Now in this video we will talk about file inclusion vulnerability. So what is file inclusion? A file inclusion is a process in which one file includes another file in itself to view its content or in order to share some data. Now what happens is file inclusion is a necessary feature of the highly complex web application, means it's a necessary feature or it's a requirement of every complex web application. And what happens is sometime in a web application one file tries to include another file in its current context. So as a penetration tester or as an attacker, what we can do is we can try to include some server files in it, and if our web application included the server files and we are able to see the server file content, which means that web application is file inclusion vulnerable. So if we just look at this URL here, you can see that here is one file called as index.php, and this index.php actually takes one argument called as page, and here we are giving another file name, that is html5 storage.php. So this index.php file is including this file in itself. Now what we can do is we can try to remove this file, and here we can write down the internal server files path, and we'll see whether this web application include that server files in itself and we are able to see the content of server files or not. So this file inclusion vulnerability is of two types: local file inclusion and remote file inclusion. So in the next video we'll talk about both of them, local file inclusion and remote file inclusion, in much more detail. So in this video we have covered what is remote file inclusion vulnerability and its different types. Thanks for watching this video.